Alright, so I'm back for another stream on F124, and as you can see, I am going to attempt a last to first challenge in F2 2024 cars around Spain. As you can see, the format is one-shot quali into the sprint race, followed by the feature race, and I'm really looking forward to this. The F2 cars in this game feel really nice to drive. I haven't tried them with the default setup, but with like the time trial setups, they feel great. Yeah, like I genuinely prefer driving the F2 cars far more than I do the F1 cars. It's not even close. Like if the F1 cars just felt like the F2 cars, but with more power and grip, and obviously the better engine drivability of the 2020 of the current F1 cars, and my god, that would be so much fun. Unlike what we have right now, it's not terrible depending on the track, but it's certainly not great either. But yeah, enough being negative. These F2 cars, every time I drive it, it's so much fun. There's a bit more understeer in these cars than I'd like, but it's not actually not. No, it's really not that understeer when you think about it. I think it's just because you get used to the grip that F1 cars have, so you try and carry a bit more speed and, braking later, carrying a bit more minimum speed at the apex, but obviously these cars have slimmer tires, less downforce, so they can't do that. But yeah, I think that's partly why they're so much fun to race in. Thing is with like high downforce cars, the skill gap is non-existent. Like for example, around Spain, and the F1 cars, final corner, completely flat, not an issue. Turn 1, 2, and 3, there's really not a whole lot going on there. Pretty much as long as you hook up the apex of 1, it's flat from 2 and 3. Turn 4, same thing. Well, it's not flat, obviously, but like if you get the entry right, then you can just hammer the throttle on the exit. Turn 5 is tricky in the F1 cars and these cars. 6 and 7 feel more or less the same in the F1 and F2 cars. Although they do feel a bit more predictable in the F2 cars. Turn 9, easy flat. In the F1 cars, you don't even think about it. In this car, it's a slight lift, and you have to try and hook the front right on the apex to help rotate the car. If you do that in the F1 car, it spins on you, or at least it tries to. Turn 10, tricky in both the F1 car and the F2 car, but in the F2 car, with the turbo lag, if you go down to second gear, you have to be really careful because it will get very loose on you. Same thing through turn 11, the long right-hander. Very easy to pick up a lot of, well, not wheel spin, but just have a big oversteer moment on throttle. In the F2 cars, F1 cars, not really much of an issue. In the final corner, like I said, flat in the F1 cars. Whereas in the F2 cars, it's not super far from being flat, but obviously there's a higher skill element involved. Excuse me. And that means when racing someone else, if you make a mistake, it punishes you more. So you can't you have to be a bit more focused, basically, and you can't hide behind ERS and slipstream. So, for example, if you're behind another car in a league race in F1 cars, you can just save the battery because the DRS and slipstream will just carry you for the majority of the lap, depending on the track, of course. So I mean, you don't have to push that much, which is obviously an advantage because you're less likely to make an error in that situation. F2 cars, not the same thing. Obviously, there's not really any dirty air in either, but you can't rely on using ERS to either blow by cars or stick with another car. So it's more on raw ability, which is obviously what racing should be all about. Anyways, I'm going to disqualify myself ASAP. This is the setup. As you can see, high wings, locked front and rear, or on and off throttle diff, left, 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 left. Pretty much the norm on this game. Pretty much the norm in every other parameter, really. But the way the cars feel to drive is just... Oh, rain. Interesting. For the future race. Anyways, I need DSP myself ASAP. There's no damage. Thank you. I feel like the F1 cars have done so much damage to my confidence in some areas that when I hop in the F2 car, I'm like doing something or like hesitating to do something because I think it'll bite me, but it doesn't. It's really great feeling. If there's no damage, that means there will be no safety car, which will make things very interesting for the race. It looks like there's a larger slow gap at the start. Feeling nearly as close as it was. But then again, one-shot quality tends to exaggerate pace differences. Really, if it tells a full story. But 23.3 and one-shot quality, that's solid. I mean, that's what I did in... No, I did a 23.1 in time trial, but I made a massive mistake in turn 10 and drops like half a second. Obviously, nothing you can do differently on the race strategy. The fuel is locked, which I like. Literally, I mean, everything in F2 is just better. Sim setting. So car damage is on. It's gonna be a formation last, which is something I'm not a fan of. But not a fan of formation lap either, to be honest. Look at how long it's taking everyone to pull away. I'm just gonna pause it. Use every trick in the book to get those tire temps. Oh, what the? He's down in P10. He must. How though? Didn't he put it on pole? Oh, I understand. Reverse grid, or reverse top 10. High dunce disqualified on the formation lap. It's actually really clever how they've done that. I think I prefer it actually. Set the sprint race based on quali, and then the feature race based on quali. So that way, if you qualify well, get pole, you're guaranteed to start 10th in the sprint, but pole in the race. So the sprint is, it doesn't affect the race result, and vice versa.
Right, let's get the car up to temperature on this lap, please. We're loading the gears, so let's go through them all if you can.
Should have a lot more grip than people who didn't pause the game. With T-Bone doing his typical reverse. Hasn't been disqualified yet though, somehow. There we go. Alright, 5 green lights. It's fun though. Yeah, a lot less grip in the hard. Night and day difference. I was hoping this would be harder. I don't know what he was doing there. seen that one coming. Well, I did. I just didn't care. Didn't get complacent though. See if I can win by 5 seconds. One of the good things about this car is how compliant over the curbs it is. It's a joy to drive. Apex too early. Didn't reach enough time. Not sure if that was quick or not, because I can't see the bell clip. That was slower. GG.
Nice one. Very lovely driving.
Not from my mistakes, I might have won by 6 seconds, but it's okay. Alright, I would have won by 6 seconds, not might have. I made more than 4 cents from mistake. No one did a 25. No, yeah, someone did a 25.9. How do you DNF in P2? Oh, interesting. Rain, baby. Only for a little bit, though. No, I'm gonna ready up immediately so we get more rain time. Oh shoot, for a second I thought it was 5 red lights. I was chilling. I'm stupid. hards. Since it's gonna dry up, it's gonna take hards to the end of the race. To the end of the race. Enunciate. Don't be like to the end of the race. This race will be harder since it's
Okay, how was that pull away? You'll have a bit more grip
since the
than that
grid's
at the
been set
start, but
on
we need
merit.
to warm the tyres properly now. Make sure you get some heat into the brakes as well.
Wanted to inch up a little bit more, but okay. Anyways, 5 red lights. So slow at the apex, it's insane. It's gone on way too quick. I could have ended in tears. Thank goodness he had enough control of his car. He's so slow. This is so much fun. How commercial is that?
Weather is looking good for now.
What in the world?
Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
That was on the limit. It says 4 seconds. I wait 4 seconds and I go. Still not ready. Oh shit. It's like the switch for a split second and then activated. They're working now though. Somewhat. Track is good enough for DRS now. Until it's not on. Off the pace. And then pull away from T-Bone. God damn this guy.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
What the fuck? All that work done, undone. At least a podium, because I mean, I only went off once, so it gave me a double warning. Nice braking. Could have so easily won this race. Oh my god. Yeah, 8 seconds. And how much did I lose on the lap? I spun. Lost 7 seconds. Oh my god, that's insane. And I was quicker even when I was fucking up my laps. That's insane. In hindsight, I'm gonna just added a little bit more front wing. But yeah, it was fun despite me screwing up. Oh, the 8 seconds was with the pin. Oh my god, yeah, I completely fucked that up. What the? What was this? Okay, there we go. Oh, okay, I was wondering what that was. It was Call of Duty app. But that had a clown on it. And Halloween is not too far away, a bit over a month. Anyways, that's gonna be it for me. I'm gonna try not to choke next week. And yeah, till next time.